What time?
I work here Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. It's really good here. I like it. 1, 2, 3.
Junaid works here at Mammoth, and he assists in our recycling program. Being a heavy haul and lift company, we are involved in extreme projects, and it takes a lot of people from different levels in each department and also from all departments to work together to complete the jobs. It's the same with Junaid and his team. He works with his team to get that job done, and he works also with everyone else. They have to make sure that they're safe, we're safe. They let people know when they're going to go out to the yard. We're all aware of it, and they're just part of our team.
This is a real job. There is 3 people involved, 7.5 hours per day, 5 days a week.
I just gotta get a grip on it, that's all it is.
These jobs were previously done by other Mammoth laborers. They would spend maybe 2 or 3 hours a day per individual on this in cleaning up the offices and the shop. So it is not a position that was created. The job became bigger when we introduced a waste recycling program where we no longer put everything in one bin, but we make sure everything is separated and gets recycled there where possible instead of going all in the landfill in a big container.
I like to do recycling and cardboard, garbage. It keeps me busy.
I think it's important to give someone like Junaid a job because we all can offer something. And Junaid offers us an emotional happiness that a lot of other people can't bring. It's busy during your work day, and Junaid brings a different level to that. And it's great seeing him every day.
Hey, brother, how's it going?
Small gentlemen.
I'm the one who is responsible for my job, and I'm taking things seriously. My job is box building, and the other one is box washing, and then after that would be portioning mushrooms. That's my everyday schedule.
Well, the Organic Box is a home delivery service, membership-based. So people sign up online to get local organic produce delivered to their doorstep. So we have quite a few people working here in a couple of teams. One is to pack the boxes and one is to deliver the boxes. And Nicole works on the production team, which is the box packing team. And she would undertake any of the tasks that a normal production team member would take on. So she's right now working mostly washing boxes, doing the portioning of the goods, helping out with anything related to production that revolves around packing boxes.
So Nicole came to Gateway through her mom. Her mom works here. And she's now working at the Organic Box. Her challenges are mostly that she's inexperienced. We've kind of done people with intellectual disabilities a real disservice in that they don't get work experience. They don't start, with the babysitting jobs and the flyer jobs and things like that. They've been opted out, really, of employment. And so that was her biggest barrier.
When we worked with the Gateway Association, it was really important for Nicole's well-being as well as our well-being to find tasks that would be suited to her skill level and tasks that we were looking to fill. So washing boxes, portioning, these are tasks that are time-consuming that we need manpower, man-hours to do, and they happen to fit into her skill set, and she works perfectly.
We found a whole bunch of things right inside in the box. There's a lot of things like kids' toys, a magical wand, there's one of them, pieces of Lego, the wasn't stinky smell of the barbecue sauce. That's one of them, and boy, it really actually stinks. Whoo-wee.
Remember that spider we found?
Yeah.
It was huge.
I know, like that big.
At least that big.
Yeah. That was so funny, wasn't it? That was so funny.
Yeah. Nicole is doing great so far with all of her tasks. I've been kind of her buddy, like one of her, there's a few buddies here that she has, and it was basically just meant to have someone with her kind of all the time for the start, just to get her comfortable with being here. We get along great. She's really fun to talk to, and I really just see her as another employee, really another friend here at the Organic Box.
We are Muslim. Actually, it's lots of people that does not talk about the disabilities much. They keep it themselves, like I don't know what they feel about it. But I do feel he's special to us. He's gifted by God. When he was born, he was a breech, and he has a difficulty in his birth. When he became 2 years old, he was having seizures, and he was quite sick for 2 years. After that, we find out that he's behind his age, and he's special needs, which is, we loved him so much. We tried to keep him like normal life, but he still needs attention and lots of love.
Right now, I'm living with my mom and my sister right now. So, like, I help them too at the house. Like, she's the bestest mom I ever had. So it's like the best. My dad was here before when we moved in, and then he moved out. So now he's moved back to Pakistan, so he's finding a job over there.
He helps me with home. Like in summer, he do the lawn and do the water, wash my cars, like those kind of stuff he loves. He helps a little bit in the house, which is, I usually cook before they come home, but he will help me. And he does put the dishes away. Since Junaid started this job, I felt he more like adult, and then we used to be like talking like kids. And I see more matureness in him. I'm sure that because the people around him, they treat him as an adult too. And I feel great for that, and I'm happy that he has this job.
Junaid came to Chrysalis about 6 years ago. He came in, of course, with the intention of finding meaningful employment. What Chrysalis will do when we're placing individuals in work, we have a thing called customized employment. If there's a gap in employment at the business, we talk to them and say, this individual would be able to fit these needs that the business has because they are good at these types of jobs. So that's how we'll form a lot of partnerships, as well as that's how we'll place a lot of individuals in work environments. This job is important to Junaid because it gives him meaning. And what this job does for him is to say, hey, Junaid, it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to express yourself the best way you know how. So it brings that meaning to him in his personal life as well as professional life. And with that, it just enhances already who he is as a person.
So you're going to be brave and do the onion?
How about together?
See if it makes you cry. Oh, fingers are out of the way. Okay.
It was quite a shock when Nicole was born. I didn't know anyone with Down syndrome. We didn't know anything about Down syndrome. But we also decided early on, at about 6 months of age, that it was time to begin early intervention, find everything and anything that we could do to encourage Nicole's development. And so we started on a path of occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, music therapy. We pretty much had a revolving door in those early years. We've always set the bar high with Nicole. We've always had high expectations. But early on, Nicole was very verbal. She loved to read. She loved to look at books. A lot of her experiences were developed through the community school. She went to a regular preschool, the elementary across the street from us. She went to birthday parties, was part of Sparks and Brownies and Girl Guides. A lot of who she is today are from those early experiences.
I got Down syndrome since when I was a baby, and I had that for, I had that for in a while, and it stays the same. People just judge me, but I don't care what they do, and I don't care what the other people say. And I just like what I am.
Having a child with Down syndrome has been an incredible challenge, but it's also been incredibly rewarding. We really didn't know what to expect, and it's changed me as a person. It's a wild ride, lots of ups and downs, but in the end, it's all about celebrating. Each person is unique, and I think it's been a process of discovering Nicole's uniqueness. It's not about Down syndrome, it's about Nicole as a person.